When using conditional statements in Java, you're not simply restricted to using if statements. There's also something called a switch, which has its uses. So we're going to take a look at that in this program. So we're going to have the user enter a day, and this is to demonstrate this will be a lunch menu program. So based on the day that they enter, it will demonstrate what the meal of the day is. So we'll prompt the user for the value of the day. So system.out.print enter the day, and then we'll tell them that they'll be numbered 1 to 7. We'll just assume that they understand that 1 is going to be Sunday, and then 7 is going to be Saturday, but it really doesn't matter. So in this situation here, oh, no, sorry, for this one, 1 is going to be Monday in the system. You'll see why as we go. So we're prompting for this. Day is going to be input.nextInt. And then here, we're going to use a switch to show what the meal of the day is. So we're done with our input. So we're going to do an input.close. And we'll system.out.println meal of the day. So ready to start our switch, we start it with the word switch. In parentheses, we tell it which variable we're using for our list of options. So we're going to put in day here. And then we'll use curly braces to put our list of options inside. So case 1 here is we're going to do a system.out.print. So we're not going to do a println here, and you'll see why in a minute. We'll say it's a baked potato on Monday. So if I run the program, this is what we're going to get. It'll say enter the day. I'm going to put in 1, and it will tell me meal of the day, baked potato, and then finish the program. Okay, so let's put in a few more options. If you feel creative and you want to put in things other than a baked potato, feel free. So my case 2 will be mashed potato. Case 3 is going to be, let's say, French fries. Case 4, maybe we'll go with potato soup. Okay, so we're not done our list yet, but let's see what's happening. So I'm going to run the program. And I'm going to pick item 4, potato soup, great. Now what I want to do is I'm going to pick item 2, the mashed potato. So look at what this did. I picked 2, it printed mashed potato, but then it did maybe not what you would expect. It displayed 3 and 4 as well. So mashed potatoes here, French fries is here, potato soup is there, which is not really what I wanted to have happen. So there's an extra thing that you need to incorporate whenever you're doing this style of switch, where there's going to be one option for each one. After it accomplishes its task, we're going to use the word break. And then this will jump to the end of the switch. So this will exit switch is what this does, so that it won't do the other options. So we do need a break on each of these options here. Break, 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 break. Okay. Then probably what we should have done if we knew about the breaks, but it's important to see that example, is we're going to copy the remainder with the breaks. Potato sandwich. And then number 6, we'll go with, I don't know, potato. And we'll finish off with, on day 7, maybe a beverage. We'll go with a potato spiced latte. There we go. Okay, so we've got a various, a really diverse group of things that they can have for lunch. The break will make sure that we only get one of these. The last thing that we're going to incorporate here is if none of these happen. So this is kind of like the else situation in an if-else ladder. Switch has something called default. So system.out.println, we will say not a day. And although it's the last one, just to maintain the same format as everything else, we typically put a break here. So if I run this, and I'm going to put a number 7, a potato spiced latte, nice. If I put day 12, it will tell me that that is not a day that I have entered. So this is a standard switch. We use this because if you look at this, how easy is this to read? It's a nice list of options. There's one thing that happens for each of them. So what we can also do, though, is we can take advantage of the fact that it does this cascading thing where it'll go through all of the options. And here's an alternate way of using a switch where you have multiple options that have the same result. So in this situation, we're still using day, but I'm going to display the prices. So say days 1 to 5, which will be the weekdays, the prices will be $5. And on the weekend, which will be 6 and 7, will be $7. So here's how this is going to look. Case 1, and we are going to leave case 1 blank. Nothing will be in case 1. Same thing with case 2. Case 3. Case 4. And case 5. Actually, let's just put all of them here. Case 6 and case 7. Okay, so what's going to be different about this one? Well, I know that if they put a 2 and want mashed potato as their meal of the day, it's going to enter here as well at stage 2. If we don't put breaks, it's going to like cascade down here until it finds a break or it gets to the end of the switch. So let's use this to our advantage. The first 5 are all going to be $5. So here, we'll system.out.println. We're going to put a space here because I didn't put a space at the end of the other text. $, and we'll demonstrate that this is a $5 combination, and then we'll put a break. For number 7 here, I'm going to do the same thing, except it is going to be $7. Now here, imagine that they enter a 2. What it's going to do, enter here, mashed potato, break. It enters here at case 2, and it doesn't encounter a break, so then it skips down to case 3, case 4, case 5. It finds the $5, and then it breaks out of this. So just to show you that that works, I will pick 3. So I get the meal of the day being French fries, which is the 3rd, and then it enters at the 3rd and then goes down to the $5 option here. Now, the only other way that a switch is sometimes used is you don't actually have to have every option listed. So I'm going to do a little copy paste here to save myself some time. So let's say on day 2 and 6, on day 2, I'm going to put a system.out.println. I don't know why it would say this. Try the, and then we'll offer an extra item that they could get. I'm going to say try the, you know what, let's make it fancier, organic ketchup. Break. And then I'll do something for case 6. We will say try the organic mustard. There we go. So if I run this, this last switch doesn't need every case. So if I put in a 4, you see I get just the potato soup and the $5. But then if I put a 6, it tells us that the meal of the day is potato potato, and then because I entered a 6, it does enter a case on the second one and tells them to try the organic mustard. So definitely use this whenever you get an opportunity to list a bunch of options, because it makes it a lot easier to read and organize your code, which is always what you're trying to achieve when you're writing clean code.